After the failed attack in the end of July, the Japanese were facing a serious supply problem. Zhukov, always looking to add to the enemy's confusion, ordered another Soviet infiltration aimed at the supply dumps south of the Holston River. Using their superior range, the Japanese defenses were shelled before ground troops tried to slip through the lines. What remained of the Japanese lines after the shelling put up stiff resistance, however, and managed to drive the Soviets back and protect their vital supplies. The stage is set, the battle lines are drawn, and you are in command. The rest is history. Hey folks, welcome back to episode 6 out of 8 for the Khalkhin-Gol Campaign from Memoir 44. The spread is staying pretty close to just a minor victory right now for the Axis forces, the Imperial Japanese Army. You guys beat me by 1 point last week, 7-6 at the Halha River shelling, and that brings our totals to 28-24. So you're still clinging on to that minor victory. I've got to close the gap to hope to at least pull out a draw, or maybe do very well in the next few episodes or scenarios to maybe pull out a minor victory of my own. Or you're going to pull off a decisive victory. All right, well, this scenario is called Down in the Dumps, as you heard in the introduction. We are basically trying to go after your supply depot, which is strange because the scenario didn't give a objective medal for that supply depot over there. It's just not on the setup sheet, so I don't know what that means, but that is historically what the Soviets were trying to do, trying to take out your supplies, disrupt your supply line, and so forth and so on. There are a couple of cavalry units back into this scenario, so yippee skippy on that. Those are pretty neat units. Otherwise, this is probably going to be a pretty short scenario, and that I'm not, trash talking there. There aren't a whole lot of units on the board, and we only need to get 5 medals for victory this time. So it's probably going to be pretty tight and pretty decisive. But before we get to that, we do need to get to the attrition rolls, and you guys did get an objective medal last turn, so you're going to possibly get some reinforcements. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and roll for you guys first, so that you guys can figure out what losses you're going to take while I go ahead and do mine as well. All right, so first of all, we have that last time you guys lost 4 infantry units, so we'll go ahead and do that first. So every infantry symbol, let's see here, every infantry symbol or grenade counts as 1 infantry model that has to be removed from somewhere on the board. And isn't that special? Well, I certainly hope that that isn't a moniker of what's going to happen here. You didn't lose anything from attrition. But you did have 2 armor units. You had a regular TK unit and an armored car that got destroyed last turn. So that's 2 rolls for your 1 armored car. So we have the TK unit, and that's nothing, and then the armored car, and that's nothing as well. So no attrition at all for you guys. Aren't you happy? Pip, pip. All right, now your campaign reserves. We're going to roll 2 dice, and you are possibly going to be able to get some reinforcement that will come on the back edge of your side of the map. All right, so what do we got? A star and a grenade. Star and a grenade. Let's see here. A special troop unit of this type is deployed as the reserve unit, the choice of which special troop that may be deployed, however, is limited to the special troop unit types that are going to be deployed in the next scenario. So you basically, I believe you get to pick, because we rolled a grenade and a star. So you have special units, you have an armored car, or you have cavalry. So you can choose which one of those you get another unit as if I need to wait on what Raynor is going to choose. But as we're doing that, I lost, wow. I lost 3 infantry units. So let's go ahead and do that first. And of course, 1 comes off. And we'll make it from...
Apparently they made a decision regarding the armored car.
Yeah,
so,
I don't think that was much of a decision, but... okay, 1 of my infantry guys will come off there. And then I had... Oh my goodness. I had 3 armored units, 2 armored cars, and 1 tank. So, here we go. The 2 armored cars. All right, nothing. And the tank. Yep. I'm just getting the poopy end of the stick today, aren't I? Even before the game started. All right, here we go. All right, well, that wasn't as bad as it could have been. And I believe that's all the attrition rolls. All right, so now what we need to do is get you your armored car, which is in here.
And while Sam's getting that, I'll just give a little spiel just to make sure there's no confusion if anyone's here for the first time. How we're doing this is being simulcast on YouTube and Twitch. If you would like to participate in the gameplay and strategy discussions, that is over on the Twitch feed. And I believe I'm taking commands from Galaxia, which is Raynor. Again, unless that's changed, please let me know. But I will be looking for, as Raynor's already put in the chat, that anything that's the final yes, this is what we're doing, is going to have the all caps move with a colon and then a brief summary of what needs to be done. So, if you are watching on YouTube and in the YouTube chat and you want to plan and strategize, just know that that is where Sam can see you. Sam does not have the Twitch chat, so if you don't want Sam to be privy to your secret tactics, head on over to the Twitch channel. So, otherwise, if you are on the YouTube, that is where the trash talking can happen. So. Oh,
trash talking. Hey, looky here. Kabuki Kid showed up. Nice to see you guys. Nicholas, hello. Sajat Saraf, hello. Larissa is going to have to leave and run some errands. We'll have fun running errands. But I'm not feeling bad that you're not going to be here because you said you were on Raynor's team. So there you go. Let the trash talking commence. All right, well, as we have got all of the preliminaries done, you guys do need to decide where your armored car is going to go, though, Derek. That they do need to decide where that guy is going to go. Let me get to the down in the dumps scenario. All right, there are, as I said before, there are only 5 medals for victory. Another difference is that the Soviets are actually going to have the opening round, not the Japanese. So there is that. I have already chosen the command card that I want to use for that first round, though. I don't know if I had to do that because normally their commissarship is all about having to choose before the other person goes. So being the first person, I think, kind of alleviates that command structure. But I have already done that just for posterity's sake.
All right, yeah, I just need a call for where the armored car is going to go.
Currently, he is top-sided in the center of the map. If you want to leave him there, that means he's immobilized. I'm just kidding. There isn't rules for that.
Armored car behind the hills, right in the corner on the center flank. So I think right here is...
That looks like it probably.
This goes with it, I assume.
Was that a correct placement then? Okay. Well, whether or not that guy goes there is not going to affect what I do.
No, on the left side of the center flank.
Okay. So on the other side of the hill.
For some reason, I thought that said right. But...
No worries. Okay, so my opening salvo is literally going to be an opening salvo. Barrage. So I'm going to target one enemy unit.
The set of 4 hills.
Huh?
I guess they want it there.
It has to be on back line.
Oh.
It has to be on the back line.
I guess. So it has to be here? I don't know.
All right, so my barrage card here says target any one enemy unit, roll 4 battle dice, ignoring terrain, battle dice reduction, score 1 hit for every die matching the unit's symbol or grenade. For each flag, retreat 1 hex. Flags may not be ignored. Now, this is a different thing that's going to go against your Imperial Japanese Army where you have to ignore flags. So you cannot ignore flags right now. All right, so my barrage, we're going to target, yes, Rainer, I'm going to target your machine gun nest. The only one that you've had. I'm going to try to take it out before you get to use it. But having said that, I probably won't. So I'm going to roll 4 dice and scoring hits for every unit symbol and grenade. That's 3 hits and a retreat. So you must retreat back 1 space, and you're going to score 3 hits on that. Bum, 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 bum. That was a good shot. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see if we can get a token here. There we are. All right. So these guys got hit 3 times. Boom, boom, boom. He still has that machine gun thing though. But now he has to retreat back to that hex or that hex.
He said back and to the left.
Okay.
Back and to the left. If anybody gets that reference, I will be very surprised.
Alrighty. Now I need to discard this guy, draw another one, and then choose my card. I think we're going to use this one. And you guys are up. All right, not a bad opening. Sam, are you going to see Solo today? I am thinking very heavily about that, yes. Just got to see what my family's doing, so we'll see. But yes, I would very much like to. I might wait till tomorrow to catch a matinee of it, just so that I can save a little bit of money, but we'll see. Alrighty, it is the internet's turn.
The think tank is almost done, I presume.
Alrighty.
Attack 3, right flank.
Alrighty.
And
3 units on the right. So do your worst. Let's see here. Chat is dead on YouTube. What's up with you guys, man?
Everybody's multitasking.
I know, right?
Yeah. All right. The 2 infantry on the hills, 2 spaces forward. So straight ahead of where they are now. So I think like that.
Yep.
And
This one too. You threw me off. You played a right flank card, but then you laid it down on the left flank.
Oh.
I was
Just
like,
looking for a clean space on the table to put it where I don't knock anything over.
Yeah.
Sandbag unit up onto the hill.
Okay. Sandbag unit up onto the hill.
Oh,
Realize that is also anti-tank. I probably already knew that, but
Okay.
sandbag goes away.
Okay.
And you go ahead and move that other token with them.
There we go.
All right, they cannot shoot because they move 2. However, the other 2 units can move 2, and they've ended up in close assault. So they are full strength, so they'll be able to roll an additional die if they don't attack up the hill. But that's up to you guys. Let's see.
All right, left infantry first against the ones on the hill.
All right, so left infantry first against the ones on the hill. All right, so that's 3 dice because you're going to lose a die coming up the hill. All right, so and that's 3 misses. I'm liking that.
Uh-oh, not looking so good for us this time.
Imagine you're going to do the same thing, or you're going to take the guys on the road. One of the two. You get 4 dice against the guys on the road, 3 dice against the guys on a hill.
We're still reeling from the die roll. Move against the ones on the road.
Okay.
So.
All right, so 4 dice against the guys on the road. And that was a lot better hit.
Huh? Hey guys, what's going on? I'm just over here. I was just walking around, and you guys popped out of nowhere.
All right.
All right.
Is that the end of that turn?
It is.
Okay.
That is the end. All right, second command card here. Their finest hour. I get to roll 1 battle die for each command card that I have, including this card. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And for each unit symbol rolled, 1 unit of that type is ordered. For each star, I can choose. And ordered units battle with 1 additional die. So here we go. All right, 2 armor, 2 infantry, and 1 of my choice. The flag doesn't do anything. So 2 armor, 2 infantry, and 1 of my choice. Interesting. Okay. All right, we're going to one of my choices is going to be my artillery, and then infantry, armor, and armor. Alrighty. So armor is going to go 1, 2, 3 here. And they're going to get 1 extra battle die. These guys are just going to attack here. Oh, wait, you know what? No, we're not going to have these guys. These guys are going to do it up here. These are going to both attack 1.
Okay.
Back here. But if these guys get eliminated, he'll attack there. And then these guys are going to go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I got. And they will battle with 1 additional die as well. All right, artillery first. We're going to go 3, 3, 2, 2 right there, and they get an additional die, so that's 3 dice against your infantry right here. You have to ignore that, but you do lose 1 here. So they are done. Now, let's do the armored car. And I gotta look up that again. They battle at 3, but they get an additional die, so against your infantry. And yeah, me likey that, because that is an eliminated unit. All right. We will not take ground because these guys are now going to take a shot at these guys. That is 2 dice plus the 1, so I get 3 dice against your infantry units, and that's 1 hit. That's 1.
Oh, the Twitch channel is twitch.tv/the-dice-tower.
And then we have this unit here going to attack down the hill. So that's 3 plus the additional die for their finest hour. And that's 2 hits. So 2 away here. And then the tanks right here, they'll attack here. It's 4 dice because it's normally 3 plus 1 for their finest hour. And that is a unit. And they will take ground and will battle again. And I believe Rainer and anybody else out there on Twitch land, do I still get that additional die on an armor overrun? I think I do, because it's still considered battling, but I want to be on the up and up here, so give me your verdict on that, because I needs to know. I'm still going to attack him, it's just, do I get the extra die or not? Matthew?
Yes, you get that.
Okay. Matthew, yeah, I did get tired of the beard. It just wasn't doing what I wanted it to do, so maybe we'll just revisit it at a later date, but not right now. All right, so 4 dice up the hill. Actually, I'm sorry. It'll just be 3 dice up the hill because of the hill. So 3 dice against your anti-tank guns up there. And I like that, because that's 3 hits. All right. That was a good turn, man. I'm liking that a lot.
I have a quote from Twitch. It's just, "Oh my goodness," smiley face.
Okay. And let's see. What am I going to do for my next turn? I think... Whoa. I'm going to do this. All right, you guys are up. Just to refresh your memory, the anti-tank guns, they fire like infantry. They can only move or battle, and stars hit when you're shooting at armor. So you roll the same number of dice that you normally would for an infantry unit, but you're hitting on, if you're shooting at an armor unit, you're hitting on armor, grenades, and stars. And that's that. Awful dice rolls? No, sir. Those were awesome dice rolls. Oh, maybe you were talking about the ones for you guys. Well, all I have to say about that is it's about time, because y'all have been racking them up. All right, Twitchers, what you gonna do?
They are discussing. All right. Behind enemy lines.
Thank you for joining us, Mike. Appreciate it.
So one order to an infantry unit. Unit may move up to 3 hexes and may battle with 1 additional die.
Are you going to come snipe my one dude?
Move up, then move up again 3 hexes.
Rainer, are you the king of cheese? He's going to come up, roll 4 dice against my one dude, and then run back. Isn't he?
Anti-tank unit against tank. Move 1 first, then fall back to original hill 3 spaces away.
Oh.
So he goes 1 forward first.
Then he's going to roll an additional die, so that's 4 dice.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got 50% chance on all of these dice. That's interesting. May all of these be flags. No, that would be bad. For me too. Well, that's that. 2 tank hits. Got him. Oops. 1 goes over there. And now you run away. Run away, run away.
Yes, that's right. And then we jump, going back here.
Yeah. Okay. Good lance strike there, Rainer. Well done, sir. All right. Well, I've got direct from HQ, so I can have issue an order to 4 units of my choice. And that is somewhat problematic. Four units of my choice. What do calved units do? They have 4 figures. They move 0 to 3 and battle. And they get 2-1. Okay, that's not very good. That's not going to be good. 2, 3. That possibly could work. But it possibly couldn't. Wow. 4 units of my choice. All right, well, one of them is going to be 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. Okay. Armored cars. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Oh man, I don't want to give up my armor. Okay. going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and shoot at him. That's 1. Second unit is going to be these cavalry. They're going to go 1, 2, 3. And third unit is going to be this armored car. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And my last unit is going to be my artillery. And we'll do artillery first. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. So 1 die, come on, give me an infantry. Yeah, infantry unit off. Takes out that extra die. All right, the armored car on the machine gun unit back there. Armored car gets 3, 2, so 2 dice. Ooh, come on. No. Poop. Doo-doo. All right, the cavalry units, 1 against the, oh, you know what? Oh, nuts. They don't get a die against that because of the stupid sandbags. Dummy. Armored car, though, gets 3, 2, 1, so 2 minus 1 is 1. That's a hit. All right. Well, okie dokie. That was lackluster, but I can't complain after that first round. Yep, that's the best one. All right, you guys are up. Let's see. Chris got me really itching to play Memoir 44 again. Been a long time. That's good. It's a great game.
All right, infantry assault in the center.
Oof. Well, it can be anywhere, I think. Issue an order to all infantry units. Oh, in one section.
All
okay.
5 of our infantry units will do stuff.
Okay.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Yep. That's not good. There are special cards in play today? Question mark. I asked before this turn, for example, Sam roll the dice to decide which units to move. This is kind of different from last time. Yeah, that's just one of the different kinds of cards that are in the deck. There's all kinds of different special cards that can be played, but they're all in the same deck. So, yeah. All right, so all 5, do they battle
guys
at
in
additional?
forest, move left and down slightly towards his armored car.
Okay, they don't battle with an additional dice, so that's.
So these guys, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So like that.
No, I believe they're going to assault. I would imagine, because they're full strength, they'll get the extra die.
Move left and down slightly towards his armored car. Oh.
Yeah.
I'll presume that that's that.
Yeah, I have had some pretty good cards this time around, Sajatsura, but I am only 1 point in the lead, even with all of those nasty cards. So, I'm not feeling too terrible about it.
Armored. Oh, so they meant. Sorry, they would rather have had this happen. I think.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
That cuts down my.
Move those one space forward, as well, between his armored car and hill. Yeah. And then rear infantry unit, 2 spaces straight forward. So
Yeah.
I think it's these 2 guys.
Yeah. It will take a minor miracle to have my armored car survive.
It's like you rolled up into a bad neighborhood.
Yeah, well, I was willing to trade victory points. I was willing
Yeah.
to trade victory points, but I whiffed on the roll. So all right.
And then unit on center hill, 1 space to the left.
Okay.
And then all that's left is the tank, anti-tank.
Well,
and-
he's a machine gunner.
oh.
He's a machine gunner, and then the ones on the line back there. Those are the last 2. So I know this was your best of the month recently. As the campaign has continued, do you find yourself still as interested in the game? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this is one of my top 10 games of all time as far as Memoir 44 is concerned, and this is a really fun campaign. First of all, I like the 2 armies and the different rules that are attributed to each of the army and how they have to play. I think it's just a really good combination of the 2 armies, the rules, and how you have to
These
play
are
them and all
climbing
that
up
kind of
the hill.
stuff. So yeah, I really enjoyed this campaign a lot.
And then the machine gun is going to the left.
All right, here we go. So you got 4 dice against the armored car twice, I imagine. Unless, now they need to tell me which unit they want to attack first. I'm assuming they're going to have the back guys attack first because they're out of range of everybody else. But
I'm picturing that scene in The Mystery Men where they trash the limousine.
yeah. Yep, that's pretty
The
much.
south unit first. So,
South unit first, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, here we go. So 4 dice against the armored car, looking for armor or grenades. So this 1 grenade is a hit. That has to be re-rolled, and it has to be a grenade for it to take out the car. And it is not. It is a star. So that one missed. So now I'm assuming the north one against the armored car as well.
Yeah. The reason for that was it was in case they rolled you rolled any flags. But
Yeah. All right, 4 dice against the armored car again. 2 hits this time. But now they have to be re-rolled, and these have to, one of them at least has to be a grenade. And it is. There you go. So there's my armored car.
take it out, right?
Yes, and that unit can take ground if it wishes, which means it would have to go 1 hex back.
All right, Twitch, would you like to take ground? Yes, they would.
Okay.
Moving on in.
And these 2 units that are on the hill over here, I believe they both only moved 1. So they are able to take shots at the armored car. It's only 1 die,
Yeah, 2 units on the left hills against armored car.
Yeah. All right, so the first one has to be armor or a grenade. And it's neither, so it misses. The second one, and it misses as well. Those were both shots in the dark, but you never know. Okay, well, that was not cool. All right, here we go. Firefight. Issue an order to 4 units to open fire, which is really horrible. I thought you guys would be closer than you are. Units in a firefight may not be adjacent to an enemy unit and may not move, but we do roll an additional die. So, I'm going to choose, let's see, 4 units. I only have really 3 that have any type of possibility of hitting, I think. Yeah, everything else is out of range. So, first one will be my artillery here. They're going to fire 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1 with 1 additional die. So I get 2 dice against your machine gunner back there. And then these 2 guys are going to shoot at that. All right, so, and we got them. Oh, that goes up here. All right, thank you, artillery. The armored car is 3, 2, plus 1, 3, minus 1 for the sandbags, back to 2. So 2 dice against your infantry over there. What do you want me to do with that?
I would vote for just re-rolling it, but that is completely cocked. Unless you want to say it would have landed if that mini wasn't there.
Yeah.
It would have landed on the face that was facing you. But
What do you want to do, Rainer? I know what I would have done if you
always
had
re-roll
rolled it.
cocked dice, he says.
Wow, okay. There, see?
It would have been the same thing.
Vindication!
Yeah.
All right, so that's 1 gone from there. And then the cavalry have 1 die, minus 1 for the sandbags, plus 1 for the firefight cars. So they get 1 die against those infantry. And that's a hit. Okay.
So you're 2 away from winning, right?
I am. And you're 3 away from winning. Let's see.
This one is pretty tight.
Yeah, it is. All right, you guys are up. Kabuki, always re-roll cocked dice and dice on the floor. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I get that. But if it's pretty clear what face it would have fallen on if the model wasn't there, I usually do that. But that's why I always ask, because people have different ideas.
All right, we are going with an attack 3 on the left.
All right. Attack 3 on the left. Alrighty. Oh. Norm, the elevated hills, they're actually hills. There are actual other ones that, let me go ahead and show them real quick. There are actual other ones that, you said that they're elevated mountains. They're actually elevated hills. These are elevated mountains that are a little bit bigger.
So sorry, there's a quick question.
Go ahead.
Cavalry can move 3 and still battle?
Yes, 0 to 3 and still battle. So these are mountains. They're slightly higher, but it's a fan of the Dice Tower sent these to us a while ago, and we actually did a giveaway for an older set that he sent us a couple scenarios ago. But these are mountains, and he's got them in all different kinds. He's got them in desert and snow and everything like that. But he's a friend of ours. His name's Ryan, and he was generous enough to give us some.
Alright, we moved the cavalry forward 3, just to the left of the sandbags.
Okay. They're going to have 1 die against one of those 2 units.
And the 2 units on the hills near the line. The forward one onto the hill next to the armored car, and the other unit in front of the armored car. So I presume these guys would end up here,
Okay.
and these ones end up here.
Yeah. And that's 3 units. Okay. So,
And then somebody was asking if Ryan has a shop to order elevated terrain.
I believe he does not. This is just something that he does as a hobby. But
Might be worth checking on Etsy. Someone's probably done it.
yeah, that's very true. It's very true. I don't want to give out his personal information and say just contact him. So I'm just not going to do that. There we go. Okay, so cavalry
And
first.
these are firing first.
Okay, those guys are firing first?
Yeah.
All right, so we got 4 against the armored car, I imagine. All right, 4 against armored car. Oh my goodness. All right, so that's 3 hits against the armored car. Now these 3 need to be rolled, and one of them has to be a grenade. And it is, of course. There you go.
All right.
See, now you're 2 points
It's
away
like-
from winning.
It's like we're collecting Monopoly cars.
I know, right? All right. Who's next? You got another infantry unit on the hill, and you got the cavalry.
And then rest against cavalry.
All right. So that's going to be 3-2 from the guys on the hill. It's going to be 2 dice against the cavalry here, and these are considered infantry, so do have 1 retreat, which is actually good because it takes us out of range and line of sight of your cavalry unit.
Oh, they did. Sorry, I was too late for the. But they did say cavalry first.
Okay. All
Would
right,
that
that's
have
fine.
played out the same? Or?
No, not really, because now it's 3-2. They get 1 die. All right. And it's another retreat, so they're going to come back here. All right.
Sorry if I messed it up for you, Rainer.
No. It's fine. It worked out the same as it would have if we would have done it right the first time. It's no big deal. All right. So we've got a recon and force. A recon and force. 1, 1, and 1. Man. All right, so we're going to do 1 in recon and force, so 1 in each section. So we're going to have these guys move 2 up here. That's that one. My center flank, my center section is going to be my artillery. They're going to target these guys that are on the hill there. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. Ugh. Yeah, we're still going to do it. And then third one is going to be these guys will come up here and battle.
And it's pouring again. I don't know if you all can.
Yeah, they'll be able to hear
Hear
it
it.
here in a little bit. Yeah. Now we're going to use our cavalry and go 1, 2, 3, like this. Charge of the Light Brigade. All right. So that was all 3 of those guys. All right, so, forgot it's only 2 dice. Poop. All right, well, artillery first on these guys. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. Ugh. And that's a miss. And the cavalry up on the hill is 2 dice. That's 1 hit. Oh. I don't know if that was a good idea. I don't think it was.
There is some mild discussion that it was not.
Hey, you guys be quiet.
But
Let's see. I think we're gonna go with, what do I do? What do I do? Whatever shall we do? That's the better one, I think.
yeah, we were just waiting for your decision, and we just topped deck General Advance.
Wow. All right, so 2 units in every single stupid thing. Oh, nutso. I know what I should have done. Stupid. I'm a dummy.
So right flank, 5 spaces along road, taking out the solo guy in the back. So that was going to be this guy. 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, so that's 1.
The solo guy on the hill will go to the forest.
Okay. That's not a machine gun thing. He needs to be flipped over.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
Yeah. He's anti-tank. All right, that's those 2 guys. 2 guys in the 2 units in the middle. You do also have that armored car back there. That reinforcement.
Armored car in center, diagonally forward 4 spaces. So 1, 2, you can go up the hill?
Yeah.
3
3 and 4.
Okay.
You guys must have a lot of left flank cards, because you are stacking that flank. Oh boy. And then 1 more in the middle.
Move the 2 that are by the cavalry.
Well, you got 1 more in the middle that you need to move. Well, I guess you don't have to.
But they're staying put.
Okay. All right, so the 2 that are on the hill next to the cav.
Yeah, where'd you want those to go, Rainer? Yeah, guys, you want to move the 2 by the cavalry. I just want to know where you want them to go. Oh, they're staying put. Okay.
Okay, they're staying put. I'm assuming they're just going to attack. What's the 2nd unit on the left going to do then?
The full unit behind the hill next to cavalry. I presume up here.
Yep. Gosh. You're going to win the game of this turn, I bet you.
And in
I'll
center,
betcha,
rearmost
betcha.
unit 1 space up onto the hill.
That's your 2nd in the middle. Okay, so that's that. All right, so armored car first on the guy on the road. So that is 2 dice.
And in center, oh yeah, never mind. I already read that one. Yuck, yuck.
2 dice against the infantry, and he's dead. That's 1, that's 4. And then you're going to kill my cavalry. Almost assuredly. All right, so what are we doing over there then? I'm not helping you. I know what I would do, but I'm not helping you.
Yeah, as soon as they pulled this, they said, hey, we might win this turn.
I already said that.
Yep. They said it before you did. All right. Move armored car first. So yeah, that's the
shoot
move.
armored car first.
Yeah, well, it says move in the chat, so
3,
I read it on accident.
3, 2.
Infantry on hill. Oh, no, that's not.
Yeah, 3, 2, -1 for the hill, so it's 1. 1 die against the cavalry, of course. And then you got 3 dice with the 2 guys on the hill, right next to them. Jeez. Do we even need to roll? And you got 4 dice. Yep, that's it.
That is that.
Alrighty. Let's see here. That's game. And all right, so we got 3 and you guys got 5. So now you are up into a decisive victory, I think, because I have 5, 6, 16, 18, 21, 27, and you guys have 12, 17, 25, 33. So yeah, that's a 6 medal difference. So right now you are exhibiting a very decisive victory here over us Soviets. So good game, internet. Wish I could pull out another win here somewhere, guys and gals, but that's just not in the cards apparently. Big Bangs 007, this is not a standalone campaign. You have to have the base game. Actually, you actually have to have more than the base game if you want to use these particular units. There are different molds for the Soviets, as you can tell here. In the base box of the game of Memoir 44, you get American and German troops. And then the Soviets and the Japanese come in 2 separate expansions. So in order to play these scenarios, you actually have to have base game plus a couple of other expansions. So no, this is not a standalone. Would have bet my hat that we have had it after first 2 cards. Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah. Sam had a great hand of cards, but Sam really rolled well. So there's always a risk we couldn't win as easily. We had some vulnerable spots. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know if I played as well as I should have. I made a couple mistakes, and they came back to bite me in the rear end. But shouldn't have left that guy out there in the middle of nowhere, and I shouldn't have taken my armored car up the middle without having a little bit more of a better shot there. And I should have possibly run my cavalry down into that last guy there. That would have probably scored me an additional point, but I don't think it would have stopped you guys from winning the game because you would have had a chance to take them out still. So that's that, I guess. Only 2 more. Next one is the attack on the Soviet outpost. Let's take a look at that real quick. See what kind of scenario that's going to be looking like. Attack on the Soviet outpost. Oh my goodness. All right, so the attack on the Soviet outpost, I'm going to have a whopping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units to your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 units. Well, that seems fair. And it's only 5 medals. Oh, gee whiz. All right. Well, attack on the Soviet outpost possibly next week, I think. Be looking for the scheduling of it. And we will get on that next week. Well, thank you for joining us. Good Game Rainer Internet all together. It was a good time, fun. Always fun playing this game. Love it. So thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys later on the flip side.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.